So welcome to Tactics and Touchlines. We are on the Premier League preview. And the biggest game coming up this week is Arsenal against Liverpool. We know that Arsenal had that defeat against Liverpool in the first round, 1-0, where most Arsenal fans were saying that Arteta messed up going with a 3 DMs in their middle. We will see if Arteta will now up his game and get a win against Liverpool. Are Liverpool going to be the champions who are thinking they can win the Premier League again? So they will mess everybody up, including Arsenal. We'll hear from Ralph, we'll hear from Prince, and also with Sam on what he thinks about this game. But there are other EPL games going on. Remember, MyBet.Africa is where you need to place your bet, especially when it comes to the EPL games. So sign up on their platform, scan the QR code on the screen. Their process to join their platform is very easy. Just 3 simple steps: your phone number, your username, and your password, and you're part of the group. You use TT Pod to get a free 10 Ghana cedis to also bet on their platform. So let's go directly into the Arsenal against Liverpool game. Let me go with the two fans at first. Arsenal are playing home with Prince. Prince, looking at this game, that was the only game you lost in the first round against Liverpool. Do you have belief, as you always say, that the moment the anthem goes on at Emirates, everything changes? Do you think in this time, as soon as the anthem goes on, Liverpool, the likes of Ugo Ekitike, whoever they are bringing will slow down and Arsenal will walk over them as they did against Aston Villa?
I think this is going to be a tough game, however you want to see it. And I actually like the fact that we are playing Liverpool at this time. They actually pick up their form some few games back, and they lost it again. They've not been playing so well in about 2 or 3 games now, and it looks like
draws.
Yeah, there's pressure mounting on the slot, and unfortunately, they are meeting us now at a very wrong time, because this is the time Arsenal also needs to push hard, because we feel like now City is also falling behind, so we need to extend our lead. And it's quite unfortunate. My brother is here. I would want to side with him, but not today, not this time. He's alone in this. He will come to Emirates, and what he's going to see at Emirates is not a 1-0 they scored as at Anfield. What is going to happen at Emirates? I don't know how they are going to. They might have to come with a basket.
To take their goals.
They'll concede. They are going to concede. They're really going to concede. Yeah, so let me dive into this game. This game will be a game that would want to have Arteta think outside the box, because however you want to see this game might not be an easy game or a walkover game just like that. And it's not, we also want to come to this game to prove a point. We also want to come to this game to want to stretch Arsenal. But somehow, Arsenal has the advantage of the home fans and the home advantage in there. And the fact that Gabriel and Saliba are all fit to start from the behind. I think Kala will play this game. Calafero will play this game. And I don't know if he's going to start him or play Nkape in there, but with a back four of Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, and either Nkape or Calafero, I think we are so good to win a game against Liverpool, especially at the Emirates.
Okay. So let's look at one thing from the Arsenal side. Eberechi Eze in Arsenal's last 4 games has not gotten any minutes.
Yeah.
Do you think it's something due to performance or something due to resting of players? So against Liverpool, do you see him coming in, and what impact is he going to have, especially in a game against Liverpool?
I really want to understand what Arteta is doing with Eze. The last game he played was against Aston Villa when we lost 2-1. And it was quite unfortunate. The Matika's goal came out of a result of Eze not tracking Matika, because you could clearly see in that game that when the ball was flipped into that corner, before the ball even came, he turned and looked at Matika's behind him. I don't know what happened that he couldn't track him and left him to go hit that ball into the net. And since then, Arteta has just kept him on the bench for 4 games now. And even I think that game, just after the first half, he took out.
He was taking off.
Yeah, easy, and that was it. After that game, four games after, he hasn't played. But I read an article somewhere yesterday that has to do with the fact that Arteta is trying to have him sit back, understand the Arsenal system, how defensive he can get, how defensive he can track and all that. Fine, you could be offensively good. There's no problem with that. But Arsenal has a defensive system where no matter how good you want to be in attack, you also have to be very good behind, because our strength lies behind us. Our strength is at our back. Arsenal strength is not with what we do up front, but what we do at the back. Because we have defenders who score goals. I read a statistic that has to do that Gabriel has an equal goal like Neto of Chelsea. They've all scored 20 goals in the entire Premier League. So if it has to do with defenders scoring goals, we are good. So that should tell you how strong our defense is. We have midfielders who are very good at defense. Our midfielders are all basically defensive oriented or defensive minded. You have Odegaard who tracks back so well. You have Rice who does so well defensive. And what's his name? Zubimendi. All these guys. So Eze, I feel like probably the coach is trying to sit him back and let him understand that this is the play. This is not Crystal Palace. This is not Oliver Glasner. This is not. You need to understand the whole system. You are playing so well. You scored a hat-trick against Tottenham. That is not enough. You need to come back, look at the drawing board, and take some lessons in there, and probably in the next few games, I see him playing in the Champions League and the FA Cup we're going to play. So probably you get some minutes going forward.
Okay. Well, let's look at it from this Liverpool aspect. The last two games has been a 0-0 draw and also a 2-2 draw for Liverpool. And Slot, everybody thought things were back in place with a clean sheet. Now it has been draws upon draws. This game against Arsenal at the Emirates, we've seen how Arsenal dismantled Aston Villa, especially at the Emirates. Now the Emirates is becoming a fortress for Arsenal. Do you think Slot has the men, especially with the key players in Mohamed Salah, Isak getting injured? Do you think Slot has the men to go to Emirates to win? And would you be happy to beat Arsenal, especially at the Emirates, leading it to Manchester City winning the league title again?
Ben, we don't have the men. Charlie, this coach, Ben, coach, this coach, he worry us. We can't play.
You can't play against Arsenal.
David, we can't.
You'll be happy waking up tomorrow morning and seeing Slot also being sacked.
How? I see. I'll pour powder on my head. Powder. I'll pour powder on my head. Abba.
But you are the one
Anfield.
That shouldn't be sacked.
Liverpool is scared at Anfield and Liverpool is scared to attack. Charlie. Hey. See, the problems are plenty. They have given this guy everything. Charlie, Ben, I don't want to talk about Liverpool. I want to talk about Arsenal again. Liverpool's one of our weakness this season is defending set pieces, and that is Arsenal's weapon. I think aside
in your last 4 or 5 games, you've not considered any goal from set piece or any big chance has not been created from set piece. So maybe defensively.
In that 4 games, they didn't play us now. What are you saying?
Hey. Charlie.
You're very good. Charlie, Ben, Liverpool at the moment, Arsenal is in a very good position to win the league.
Yeah.
And Guardiola is a bit shaky currently due to his defense. Some of his star boys are, Omar Mamouche cannot be a starter, not every time, but he's out for the African Cup of Nations. His defense is a bit shaky. City is conceding. Look at the time they conceded against Chelsea, almost game over, whereby they conceded. So it means that, yes, City is beatable, right? Unlike Arsenal, you can't say the same for Arsenal. It's difficult to beat Arsenal. You have to play above your strength. 120% if you want to beat us now. And this Liverpool team is similar. I've watched our games. Even when we are winning, we're not comfortable. We're leading Fulham by 2-1 at 94th minute, and at 97th minute they equalized. Bad. Performance-wise, we can't match us now. I'm a Liverpool fan. I'll be happy we get a win. Even if we get a draw, it will be a good result for Liverpool. But now one thing Ancelotti is strengthening that Liverpool side is defensively. Because of our constant conceding of goals, he has decided to allow the boys to be a bit solid. But Arsenal has a lot of ways they can win. They can beat us. They can beat other teams through the counter-attack. Currently, one of the worst defenders we have in the league is Ibrahim Konate, who's playing so bad. Even Virgil Van Dijk himself has exposed himself. He's playing so bad. And did you hear what Jamaica said about Milos Kekes? He said he's a Darwin Nunes at left back.
He said he's like he works like, let's say, a madman. He doesn't even know where he's going. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's just running up and down.
But Ben, I don't want to talk about this. Arsenal will be Liverpool. It's a sure thing.
Okay. So, Sam, I want us to look at this game from not being a fan, just watching this game. Is this game going to give us that excitement in like the Premier League big games we get to see? Or you think both teams are going to come into this game very defensively solid? As Raf said, Liverpool are now trying to build their defense. Arsenal, we know them to be one of the best teams when it comes to defending. Who do you think is going to attack more? And what should Ancelotti do, especially with this Arsenal team that are scoring from set pieces?
All right. Before anything, all I can say now is Premier League will humble you. The Oracle, I said this thing earlier, that even that Oracle needs prayers. The Oracle himself needs prayers.
The Oracle is missing.
The Oracle is missing.
Friends, wait, stop down. The Oracle can go on break. Oracle can go on break.
It's all, for me, it's one of those games again that we always want to watch in the Premier League. And I'm not going to throw in the towel like just rough day. There are some games that you think it will go that easy. When the league began, it was tough to score Arsenal, and now you've seen that some of their matches they are conceding 1-2, so it shows that the coaches are finding loop ways to now score also. I think it will be a tough match for me, sitting at the point whereby if both teams lose, I'll still be happy. But I think Liverpool will find a way to win this match because I think everyone is writing them off, which is very scary.
Yeah.
Because the Liverpool fan crowd doesn't believe in his team.
No.
Man, it's good. It's good. Sam is making this point. Yes.
Liverpool scored Arsenal. At that time whereby teams were not even getting shot on target. So there are some clubs when you meet them, it's a different ball game altogether. It doesn't really matter if you are first or like City and Chelsea.
The way Prince is smiling.
Listen, when City and Chelsea meet, it's not that easy to say City will win or Chelsea will win. It's a tough game. No matter how bad Man U is, when they meet teams like Liverpool, Chelsea, and Arsenal, they want to play as if there is something at stake. These are two big names playing, and I don't think it will just be an easy game as Arsenal winning like that. It will be a day that I think Arsenal will feel like they have to prove or they have to get a win back because they lost at Anfield, and one petty mistakes will really cause them. It's either it will end in a draw or I'm seeing Liverpool winning by a long goal.
Ben.
Okay. Yeah.
Ben. Yeah. I've changed my mind. Liverpool 2, Arsenal 0.
I'm not to be disappointed in you, Raf.
But I mean, Ben, I've changed my mind.
So Liverpool 2, Arsenal 1.
Arsenal 0. Arsenal
Okay.
1.
So now let's give our viewers what they should expect in this game, especially when they are going on mynbet.africa. As you are saying, Liverpool 2, Arsenal 1. So they should be expecting maybe a goal in this game.
Yes, exactly.
What other betting options should they go for, especially in this Arsenal versus Liverpool game?
Corners over 7.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Friends, looking at this game, it's like everybody is going against Arsenal. What do you think the scoreline will be? And also, what betting options should our viewers be looking out for, especially in this game?
I see Arsenal win 3-0.
3-0. Okay, so Arsenal will surely keep a clean sheet. Okay. Sam, what scoreline are you looking out for?
Ben, what do you think?
With both teams, I think as of now, Ancelotti is confused. Now he's trying to be defensively solid and forgetting the attacking side of the game. Yeah. I'm seeing if Liverpool are going to win this game, it's going to come from a set piece, like what happened at Anfield. Then the moment Liverpool gets an early goal, they are going to be defensively solid, bring Arsenal all out. But one thing about Arteta and Arsenal is that the moment they go first 45 minutes and they think they can't break you down, they will break you down through set pieces. That is where will be Liverpool's problem. So I'm looking at Arsenal winning the game, surely, especially at Anfield. At the Emirates. So Arsenal would win by maybe a 3-1 against Liverpool. And as we said, a lot of corners will come, especially in the second half. If Arsenal are not able to get goals in the first half, we are going to get a lot of corners. Yeah. Sam, what do you think about the scoreline and also the betting predictions for our viewers?
It will surely be a goal because you know there are goals in this team, in this Arsenal team, and also in the Liverpool team. I'm still sticking with what I said. Liverpool will win this match, maybe 2-1 for Liverpool. Yeah.
So as of now, we have 2 people on the side of Arsenal, 2 people on the side of Liverpool. We will meet after the game and we'll have a discussion on what happened, if any of our scorelines came true, and also what would be the actual outcome of the game. So thank you all for joining us on today's EPL preview on the Arsenal versus Liverpool game. After the game, we'll give you a full breakdown on what really happened in the game. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and also share your scoreline in the comment section so that we can all read them in our next subsequent videos when we are revealing the Arsenal-Liverpool game.